Chapter 13. त्रयोदशो अध्यायः प्रकृति पुरुष विभाग योग। अर्जुन उवाचः प्रकृतिं पुरुषं चैव क्षेत्रं क्षेत्रज्ञमेव च एतद्वेदितुम् इच्छामि ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं च केशव। Arjun said, O Keshav, I would like to understand Prakriti, nature, Purusha, the enjoyer, Kshetra, the field, Kshetagya, the knower of the field, Gyan, knowledge, and Gye, the object of knowledge. Shri Bhagavan Uvachaha Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetram iti abhidhiyate Itaddayo veti tam pravahu Kshetragyam iti tadvidha. Shri Bhagavan said, O Kaunteya, this body is known as Kshetra, the field, and one who knows this body is called Kshetagya, the knower of the field, by those endowed with knowledge of Kshetra and Kshetagya. Kshetragya chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata kshetra kshetragyayor jnanam yattaj jnanam matam mama. O Bharat, know me alone to be the knower in all kshetras, bodies. This knowledge of the body as kshetra and the jiva and Ishwar as kshetragya is certainly true knowledge in my opinion. Tad kshetram yacha yadrikancha yad vikari yatascha yad sacha yo yat prabhavascha tad samasena me shunu. Hear from me a brief description of that kshetra, its characteristics and transformations, why and from whom it has come into existence, and what the Sarup means nature and influence of the Kshetagya is. Rishibir bahuda gitam Chandobhir vividhai pritha Brahma sutra padaschaiva Hetu madbhir vinischite. This tattva of Kshetra and Kshetagya has been explained in several different ways by the rishis in numerous Vedic literatures, and it is sung with perfect logic and definitive conclusions in the Brahma Sutra. Mahabhutani ahankaro buddhiravyaktam evacha indriyani dashaikanancha panchachaindriya gocharaha Ichha dveshaha sukham dukham Sanghatas-chetana dhritihi Etad kshetram samasena Savikarma udahritam. The five great elements, the false ego, the intelligence, Prakriti, the 11 senses, the 5 sense objects, desire, hatred, happiness, misery, the body, knowledge, and patience comprise a brief description of the Kshetra along with its mundane transformations. Amanitvam adambhitam ahimsa shanti arjavam acharyopasanam shocham sthairyam atma vinigraha Indriyartheshu vairagyam anahankara evacha Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukha doshanu darshanam Asakti anabhiswangaha putra dara grihadishu Nityancha samachitatvam ishtanishtisho papatishu Maicha anne yogena bhaktiravyabicarani Vivikta desha savitvam aratirjan samsati अध्यात्मज्ञानं नित्यत्वं तत्त्वज्ञान अर्हदर्शनम् एताज ज्ञानम् इति प्रोक्तम् अज्ञानं यद् अत्योऽन्यथा.
Having no desire for honor, freedom from pride, non-violence, forbearance, simplicity, service to a qualified guru, purity both internally and externally, steadiness of mind, control of the body and senses, detachment from sense objects, absence of false ego, constantly perceiving the misery of birth, death, old age and disease, detachment from wife, children, home, etc., not being absorbed in the happiness and misery of others, equanimity in attaining either favorable or unfavorable objects, one-pointed, steadfast and unswerving bhakti to me, a liking for solitude, a distaste for the association of materialistic people, constant deliberation on knowledge of the self and on the purpose of Tattva Gyan, that is, moksha. I considered all this to be Gyan, everything else is ignorance.
Geyam yattad parvikshayami yajgyatvam ashnute anadimat param brahma na satannashad uchyate.
Now I shall explain to you what is Gey, that which is to be known, for by understanding the knowable one attains moksha, immortality. Brahm, who has no beginning and is dependent on me, lies beyond the cause and effect of this creation.
Sarvataha pani padam ta sarvato akshi shiro mukham sarvataha shruti malloke sarvam avritya tishtati.
His hands and feet are everywhere. His eyes, heads, and faces permeate all the directions, and he hears everything. Situated thus, Brahm pervades the entire universe.
Sarva indriya gunabhasam sarva indriya vivarjitam asaktam sarva bharjai chaiva nirgunam gun bhoktradacha.
That knowable Parbrahm is the source of all senses and their functions, yet he is devoid of mundane senses. Although detached, he is the maintainer of all living beings, and although Nirgun, he is the enjoyer of 6 transcendental qualities.
Bahirantascha bhutanam acharam charam evacha sukshmatva tadavigyeyam durastham chanti kechatat.
That absolute entity, Parbrahm Tattva, dwells within and without all beings, and because of him, this world of moving and non-moving beings exists. He is very difficult to comprehend, being very subtle. He is simultaneously far away and ever present.
Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktam eva cha sthitam bhuta bhritta cha tadgeyam grishishnu prabha vishnu cha.
Although undivided, he is situated within every being as if divided. Know him to be the sustainer, annihilator, and the creator of all beings.
Jyoti sam api tajyoti tamasaha parama uchyate jnanam geyam jnanagamyam hridi sarvasya dhishtitam.
He is the source of light in all luminaries. He is transcendental to ignorance. He is true knowledge, Gyan, the true object of knowledge, Gey, and he can be known through Gyan, Gyan Gamme. He dwells within the heart of all beings.
Iti kshetram tatha jnanam gayan choktam samasataha madbhakta etad vigyaya madbhavo yokopaddayate.
Thus, the field, knowledgeable, and the knowable have been described by me in brief. By understanding these, my bhakta becomes qualified to attain my prema bhakti.
Prakriti Purushan Chaiva Vidhyanadi Ubhavapi Vikaranscha Gunanschaiva Vidhi Prakriti Sambhava.
Know both Prakriti and Purush, the Jiva, to be without beginning, and know their transformations and qualities to be born of Prakriti.
Karya Karan Kartartve Hetu Prakriti Uchayate Purushaha Sukha Dukhana Bhoktritve Hetur Uchayate.
Prakriti is said to be the source of the workings of material cause and effect, and Purusha, the Baddha Jiva, is said to be the cause of the experience of material happiness, distress, and so forth.
Purushaha Prakriti Sthito Hi Bhunkte Prakriti Jan Guna Karanam Guna Sangho Vasya Sada Sadayoni Janmasu.
Becoming situated in the Prakriti, the Purusha, Jiva, enjoys the sense objects born of Prakriti. The cause of his birth in higher and lower species is due to his association with the modes of nature.
Upadrishtanu Manta Cha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwara Paramatmeti Cha Piyukto Dehi Asmi Purushaha Paraha.
In this body, there exists a superior Purusha, the transcendental enjoyer. He is Paramatma, the witness, the permitter, the supporter, the maintainer, and also the supreme controller.
Sa evam veti purusham prakritiyancha gunehi saha sarvatha vartamano api nasa bhuyo abhijayate.
One who thus understands Purush Tattva, Maya with her three modes, and Jiva Tattva, does not take birth again, regardless of his present situation.
Dhyanenatmani pashyanti kechid atmanam atmana Anne sankhena yogena karma yogena chapare.
By meditating on the Supreme Person, the bhaktas see Him within their hearts. The jnanis try to see Him by Sankhya Yoga, the yogis by Ashtanga Yoga, and others by the process of Nishkam Karma Yoga.
Anne tav evam ajanantaha Shutva nebhya upasate Te api chatiti tarayanta eva Mrityum shruti parayanaha.
Others, however, who do not know this tattva begin worshipping the Supreme after hearing from various acharyas. By such devotion to hearing, they too can gradually transcend this mortal world. This is certain.
Yavat sanjayate kinchit sattvam sthavar jangamam kshetra kshetragya samyogat tadvidhi bharatarshabha.
O best of the Bharatas, know that whatever moving and non-moving beings are born, all are produced from the combination of Kshetra and Kshetagya.
Samamam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwaram vinashayastam sa vinashayantam yaha pashyati sa pashyati.
Only one who sees Parameshwar equally in all beings, as the imperishable seated within the perishable actually sees.
Samam pashyam hi sarvatra samavasthitam ishvaram न हीनयस्ति आत्मनमात्मनं ततो याति परमागतिम्.
One who sees Parmeshwar dwelling equally everywhere in all beings does not degrade himself by his mind. Thus he attains the supreme destination.
प्रकृतियेव च कर्माणि क्रियमाणि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तथात्मानम् अकर्तारं स पश्यति.
One who sees that all activities are only performed by Prakriti and that the Atma is not the doer actually sees.
यदा भूत पृथग् भावम् एकस्थम् अनुपश्यति तत एव च विस्तारम् ब्रह्म संयुपद्यते तदा.
When he sees that the diverse natures of living beings abide in Prakriti alone and understands them all to be born from that same Prakriti, he attains realization of Brahm.
अनादित्वं निर्गुणत्वात् परमात्मायम् अव्ययः शरीरो स्थिरोऽपि कौन्तेय न करोति न लिप्यते.
O Kaunteya, because he is without beginning, Anadi, and free from the three modes, Nirguna, this imperishable Paramatma, though situated in the body, neither performs karma nor becomes entangled in the results of karma.
यथा सर्वगतं सौक्ष्म्याद् आकाशं नोम्लिप्यते सर्वात्रावस्थितो देहे तथात्मा नोलिप्यते.
Just as the all-pervading sky does not mix with anything due to its subtle nature, in the same way, the Atma, who has attained Brahm realization in the wake of Paramatma, is unaffected by the qualities or faults of the material body, even though he pervades it.
यथा प्रकाशयेति एकः कृत्स्नं लोकमिमं रविः क्षेत्रं क्षेत्री तथा कृत्स्नं प्रकाशयति भारत.
O Bharat, just as one sun illuminates the whole universe, in the same way, Paramatma illuminates the entire body with consciousness.
क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञायोरेवम् अन्तरं ज्ञानचक्षुषः भूत प्रकृति मोक्षं च ये विधुर्यान्ति ते परम्.
In this way, those with the eye of spiritual knowledge, who become conversant with the difference between Kshetra and Kshetagya and the Jiva's means of deliverance from Prakriti, attain the supreme abode.
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे प्रकृतिपुरुषविवेकयोगो नाम 13 अध्यायः.